Now you can see this is called as a digital sculpting, which is the next part. So once you get the surface, that scanning data you cannot exactly rely on that. That is not as handy or as we can say friendly as we need it. Okay. So now you can see the final production surface data for aesthetics of the car. So this is the final production of surface. You can see here the surfaces there are different. This is the bumper surface, then this is the windshield and the roof. So you can see here main surfaces of the shape define the vehicle. Okay, so these are the main surfaces. Basically the door surface is there, the fender surface is there, the bumper surface is there, the bonnet is there, then the roof and uh, the roof and the windshield is there. So basically a shape of the car is done. So basic what are the requirements is that should as the surface is an aesthetic one, so it should look good. Okay, it should feel good, it should be an eye catchy kind of shape. Okay, and yet being eye catchy, yet being good to see, it should be manufacturing feasible also. So actually that is our task. It comes to the engineering team. Okay, so then these all surfaces are coming from where? It is coming from the scan data. Okay, so this is the class A surface. So basically there are softwares like Elias. Okay, so in that you can see the patches over here, right? Here is a patch, here is a patch, like this. You can see this one is a patch. So these patches are created and that surface is given to us as an A surface. See, you can see here also there are so many patches. This is one patch, this is one patch, this is one patch. Okay, so like these patches are created and that are given to us as the input. Okay. So once the A surface is created, then we are designing the concept where like all the teams, the cross-functional teams, like the interior team will be designing the interior surfaces and concepts. They will make a basic what we say the fixation strategy, how the part is going to fix in the car, what will be the material, what will be the part thickness, and all those things they are deciding. So each team is doing their work on their level, and once it is done, then all the inputs are taken and they develop a prototype. Okay, so what is prototype development? So prototype is making a car before making a thorough car. You can put it in that way. So before making a car and doing plenty of mistakes, what the design engineers do or the OEMs do is they first design a prototype. So in that prototype, they see how it goes. What can they do assumptions that what can be the cost of the car, how the car may look, how it will be, how it will show the road presence, how what kind of market can it cater, all those things basically like while our so it is not necessary that how the prototype is exactly the car is going to be in that way. It is not that way. It changes, but yes, it gives a basic idea. Okay, it so you can say it is the basic recipe of that car. The prototype we can call it as a basic recipe. You can you can term it in that way. So what basics basically what essence of the design will be there, what kind of feel that design will give, how it will be mounted, how it so basically here we are not thinking about its life, its warranty and those things. Okay, we are just trying to make it as manufacture feasibility feasible as it can be, not to the greater extent. So tooling considerations and manufacturing considerations are a bit on rest. They are not considered 100% as per the tool design or as per the product design we do. Yes, it is considered for sure for the tooling calculations, but not in that depth. So you can, that's why I said it, you can consider it as a basic recipe of that car. Okay. So that what happens is we get an idea what kind of changes we will be making in the car. You can see the fourth point. Okay, so what kind of tests are done, what kind of tests can be done on the prototype. So from the prototype testing we can get an idea where the part may fail. Okay, what kind of testing may what is the testing which in which it may fail, so we can design the actual part according to that study. So prototyping is a very important step. Okay, so prototype and testing of the prototype is very important stage. Okay, so I will give you my example. While I was working for Mahindra and Mahindra for tail lamp. So BE6, the car which is launched recently, it is the electric car. So that tail lamp I have worked on. Okay. So previously that tail lamp was going to be totally in LED. Okay. Total LEDs. All there were like Snapdragon LEDs installed in that. So there was guide tubes and many collimators were placed in those. It was a very expensive kind of lamp. Okay, so maybe you may not be aware of those things which I'm saying right now, because like if you I will give you a short description. There is a bulb in the lamp. The bulb glows and there is a reflector behind the bulb. The reflector throws all the light in a certain direction, and the light is passing through the lamp, and it is falling on the road that illuminates the road. So this is the basic ideology of a headlamp or a tail lamp. But in case of LEDs, there are collimators, then there are light guides, there are light pipes, then there are heating, cooling brackets, heat stacks, condensing, many venting pipes. So we call it as vent holes. There are nitto caps. So many things are there. So basically, what I want to tell you is, in the proto stage, the lamp was something different, and when it went to the production stage, it was completely changed. Nothing was there from the proto. But the proto gave us an idea that what kind of lamp can be developed in the final part. So this is what I want to tell, that it is not necessary that what is done in the proto is going to be in the final production, or what is not in the proto that cannot be in the final production. It goes both the way. Basically, proto is just a kind of testing, or what we can say, a trial run, you can say. Okay, so that's why it is more important, and proto is one of the important stage of the design process also, even the development and design process. Okay, so let's move forward. Now, once the proto is done, then the design is again taken to the next level. The things are done and the parts are manufactured. It is assembled and then they do the product launch. So this is the part where they try to sell you the car. They will show what kind of features are there. They will showcase the car, opening it in the way that is shown in the picture in front of everybody. You come, you sit, you see, have a feel of the seat, you have a feel of the steering, you can see the interiors, you can see the exteriors, you can see the engine, what kind of engine they are providing. So this is basically the final product launch. So they try to market the car in this session. They try to sell the car to people. They try to sell the idea which they had in the first stage of the theme building or the sketching. So at that time they had an idea about how a car is going to be, and now they have manufactured that car. So they're trying to sell that idea to us. So this is also an important, what we can say. This is the most important stage where we are going to sell our ideas and make money out of it. Okay, you can see here. So well organized publicly, it is. Well-organized publicity is being attracted towards this car, which is being launched over here. Okay, you can just go through this slide. As I told you, what we are doing in the prototypes and after testing, so things are approved and then set for production. So the approved design goes to the production. Okay, so after production, the task is handed over to the marketing team. So how well organized publicity the car gets, the marketing team plays a very big role in this. Okay, so yes, so in this stage the product is in front of you. So basically this life cycle goes around about 2 to 3 years, but now it has been very much reduced. So let's talk about it sometime later. Yeah. So now we will come to our, what we say, our area, the fourth step, what we called as product design. So basically, is everyone with me right now till now? Everyone is understanding what I showed till now? Is everything clear? Just drop me a yes, no if anyone has something.
Yeah, hi Omkar, this is Navneet
Yeah,
here.
yeah, tell me.
Actually, you said like they will prepare a actual car through the clay model, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but how do they build the clay model first?
Basically, I showed you that I will take the questions afterwards, but yes, I can tell you. See here, they are making the clay model, right?
Yeah,
How can you make a doll out of clay? As simple as that. Are you getting the point? If I give you something, if I give you some clay in your hand and I ask you to make some shape out of it, you will try to make it with your hand. If you have some
yeah,
tools,
yeah, I got the
sculpting,
point.
yeah, yeah,
What I'm asking is, first they have some shape, right? So
yeah, they
out of
have,
that, they will create that mirror and headlamps and all. That's what
yes,
I'm asking.
yeah, you can see here, right? They are having such rendering sketches, okay,
Okay,
yeah, but that is what the art is there. No, you can see here, it is art, right? So these people are not engineers, means they are engineers, but not necessarily engineers. Okay, they are studio people. Okay.
okay,
Yeah. So basically, this is sculpting art. Okay. So you have seen so many temples or so many monuments around you, right? So there's sculptures who are making those arts, right? It is same way. You can take it as raw as that. You are having a clay, you can say a rectangle. You can see if you are, let's see.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you see this, first it would have been something like this.
Okay.
Then you can see down here. Then they are chipping it, they're chipping the material out of it, then they're chipping this, they're making this. You see, he's doing it here, right?
Okay.
Yeah. See here. See. The debris is falling down, right? He's chipping it from here.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, what we can say, he's removing material to get the exact desired shape. So everyone is like clear with these processes, right? The first three and the last three. Now we will talk about the fourth one, which we are going to do our career in. Hopefully, everyone would be able to flourish in this fourth field. Okay. So now let's come back to this stage. Thanks for bringing me here again. So here they are doing the clay modeling and then they're scanning the data and then they're generating such A surfaces. Okay, you can see here.